Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel for this Monday morning, afternoon or evening across where we may be at. And as you can tell, I'm in a different setup for today. I'm currently using the backdrop of my nephew's bedroom, and today's video is going to be about Queen Camilla's nephew. Derek Paravicini is known as a musical genius. He recently has been speaking to the media, or the media have recently been speaking to him, and he has come out as autistic, and he's also blind, and he's also a musical genius, and people are saying he's an autistic savant. So I want to give my input as a autistic woman on this story. I have story links for my video description so you can go and read them for yourself, but I think it's good that someone in the public media, a relation related to the royal family, has come out and told about the disability and what it means to them, how it helps them, how it supports them, and what it means for them. I think being brave and actually speaking out against a establishment that tries to hide disability, and for decades and decades and decades gone by, they have not acknowledged anyone with a disability who's been related to the royal family or even involved with the royal family. So I think it's a shame that the disability is still seen as a stigma with regards to the royal firm or anyone who is related to the royal firm. And I think Derek's been really brave and open and honest and strong to talk about his autism and his blindness. I think it's really cool that someone like him, who's musically gifted, musically talented, and is able to tell the musical notes by hearing them. I think it's really cool because a lot of autistic people do have heightened auditory stimuli senses, so he is clearly using part of his autism to be able to play the piano successfully and at a high functioning level. I think it's really cool that he's been brave enough to share his talent out in the public, and that he collaborates with people and he's able to play songs that people don't often know or may not recognise in general. So I think it's really nice to hear a male autistic perspective and someone who is also blind coming out to say, hey, here's my story, and you know, I'm talking about it, I'm not ashamed of it, it's a gift, it's something that I use to help me do my music. And he's obviously been in some form of high profile role doing this music for concerts and stuff, and he's amassed quite a lot of social media followers as well. And as an autistic woman, I'm really proud to, you know, speak on it. I think it's really important that we get autism and other associated disabilities out there in the national media's interest and to praise it. I think Derek's been really brave and really open and honest with his story. I think it's great that someone related to the royal line who has royal connections has been brave enough to speak out on it, and it just really impresses me that he's had the strength and the guts and the knowledge to go to the media and talk about this, and to be as open and to be as honest as what he seems about it. And it's good to hear a male perspective, because you don't always hear from a male perspective with regards to autism diagnosis or even associated issues. You don't often hear about people who often have comorbid conditions with autism. It's usually just, oh, they've come out as autistic, let's talk about it. You don't often hear about them being blind or having any other comorbid conditions. So I'm really proud that he's actually spoken up and actually shared his story with people. When I have attached screenshots of the main story that I'm using from msn.com. I will attach the other links in my description, but I'm really impressed that someone in the royal line has actually come out and talked about it and mentioned it and said it's a gift, and how he uses it to play his piano and being able to hear them by ear and hear each musical sound, each musical note, and he's able to play them independently and play many songs at one time and play many pianos at one time. I think it's extraordinarily clever that he has the skill set to do that and the mindset to do that. And obviously he is probably part autistic savant, which means he's able to do it from memory and doesn't have to rehearse it or anything. He can do it straight off from the sounds of the notes and the music that he hears once he's able to process it and hear it and understand it and feel it. And I think that's really cool. I think he's obviously very gifted and very highly on the spectrum, very intelligent clearly. And I think for someone like me, I'm not that musically gifted, unfortunately, but I do love music. I do listen to a lot of music. I think it's good that autistic people have that as an outlet and as something to listen to and something to take in as a special interest. You know, I think he obviously has had this for many years as his special interest, And yeah, I look forward to seeing more about his career and what he plans to do in the future with it. And yeah, I'm just really pleased he's gone to the media to talk about it, share his experiences, his story, his journey being autistic and being a blind man. I think it's really impressive and powerful that he's actually been able to be motivated to share his story. Let me know what you think down below in the comment section, and I will see you next time. Bye guys.